Every stone in Charleston holds a memory, some remembered with pride, others whispered in pain.
I wonder how many hands touch this wall. Not by choice, but by chains.
These bricks, they're not just architecture, they're testimony.
Welcome. This was never just a building. It was a theater of human suffering and survival.
How do you stand here every day?
Because someone has to tell the story, or they'll try to write it without us.
They turned this place of tragedy into a garden of healing.
Hate tried to bury us here, but this is where we rise. Charleston did not apologize. It remembered, and in remembering, it resisted forgetting.
Wow, that's beautiful. How long does one take?
Baby, I've been weaving since I had teeth and knees good enough to run. This one, about 5 hours and 2 songs worth of patience.
Can we watch you make one? Or maybe, can I try?
Only if you got fingers softer than your words, Chili. These rascals bite back if you rush 'em. We call this a snake pattern. Ain't no accident. It keep the spirit of Brewer's snake from crawling inside. Every family got their style. Every twist got a tale.
It feels like a family reunion, and we just got invited.
Ms. Olivia, want to hear a rabbit story?
Brer Rabbit?
But our Brer Rabbit, not the one in the books. Zuri can tell that story till she's my age. That's how we keep breath in the bones of our people. Gullah ain't just talk. It's how we cook, how we pray, how we bury. It's what stayed after they tried to take everything else.
Do you think young people still carry it?
Some forget, but some like you, they help remember. Even if it ain't yours, it's still ours together.
This is the America no one taught us in school.
In St. Helena, the past doesn't just echo. It braids itself into the present, binding stories, songs, and spirit. You hear that? That's the sound of feet that refuse to stop walking, even with chains.
This was one of the paths Harriet Tubman used?
Right there, that marsh saved more souls than any gun ever did.
Do you mind walking us through it again? Every step matters.
My great-great-grandfather stood right here, waiting for the night tide. They say he tied lanterns in the trees to guide others.
Were they ever caught?
They were chased, never caught. They ran with purpose, and that's faster than fear. They weren't allowed to ring bells, so they used song, low, soft, and deep like the river.
Would you be willing to sing it?
Steal away to Jesus.
This isn't just history, it's a heartbeat.
In Beaufort, silence didn't mean absence. It meant memory, with roots deeper than pain and strength louder than war. You came to see where freedom put on its school shoes?
Yes, and maybe where hope first learned the alphabet.
Right here, children recited poems they didn't understand yet, about liberty, justice, and rivers flowing free. This one's from a girl who walked 5 miles barefoot to school. She wrote, "My feet bleed, but I learn so I don't beg."
Can I read it aloud?
How did they stay brave?
because learning was louder than fear, and every word was a hammer chipping at the chains. This is the past, not to stay in it, but to remember where your line began.
Do you still teach?
Every time I answer a question like yours, child, I teach. Come back again. We've got more stories than walls to hold them. Penn Center didn't just teach reading, it taught remembering, and how remembering could rebuild what was broken. These trees, they ain't just trees, they're witnesses. They hold prayers, secrets, and promises too old for books.
Is that why they're wrapped in ribbons?
It is, even if you don't believe they do.
This feels sacred.
Go ahead, put something down. Not for you, for them. Each ribbon, a vow. Each shell, a song. You don't walk past them, you ask for permission.
What do you say in a moment like this?
You listen, then speak.
I hope our work tells your story, right?
Baby, your presence already does. You came to ask, not to take. They still hear, ancestors, not in ghost stories, but in choices you make, in songs you hum and don't know why.
You mean legacy lives in instinct?
Legacy lives in breath, child. It's what you choose to carry when no one's watching. We're tying a wish.
What kind of wish?
One for the world, so it never forgets us. In the Sea Islands, the forest doesn't echo. It remembers, and memory, when spoken with love, becomes the loudest sound of all.
The silence here is heavy, like it knows too much.
Because it does. These walls saw humans sold like chairs, and still they stand to remind us to never forget.
Do people react differently? Like visitors from different backgrounds?
Some cry, some look away, but the ones who stay and ask questions, those are the ones building bridges. You came at the right time. This isn't just music, it's memory in motion.
Is it hard celebrating where pain once ruled?
We don't celebrate pain. We celebrate the strength that came after.
What keeps it from becoming just another show?
Truth. We let truth sing first, then joy follows.
If pain leaves a shadow, let legacy be the light that outlines it.
Do you feel like we're changing too?
We're not changing, we're remembering. That's the start of everything.
As Charleston dimmed into memory, the road ahead gleamed with possibility. From roots of struggle, they now walked toward hills where thought and truth await. Next stop, New Hampshire, where forests whisper philosophy and ideas rise with the mist.